Hi, welcome to Randstad's very first episode of our very own podcast, Recruiters React. My name is Chu, and I'll be your host for this podcast today. We have some special guests from our very consultants, Miss Celine and Mr. Brandon. Why don't you give yourself a quick introduction?
Hi, my name is Celine. I'm supporting the HR and business support desk here in Randstad Malaysia.
Hello, I'm Brendan. I specialize in the FMCG marketing hires.
Hey, exciting! So to briefly explain about how recruiters react is generally it's just a couple of scenarios that we've researched about, whether it be or not from forums or from people that talk to every day or from Instagram threads, Instagram Reels stories, and so on. And we kind of hear these stories about workplaces, about situations, scenarios that we face on a daily basis. So for today's episode in particular, we actually have a couple of workplace etiquettes that you face on a daily basis, and I will then I will then talk it out with our guests today, and we will see what their opinions about it. Alrighty then, so all good. Okay, so for the first scenario, it's very easy. I'm gonna start it really slow.
Hmm.
So you are someone who is an early bird. Like, have you come across a situation when you are someone who prefers to work on a working hours basis? You're a 9 to 5, you're a 9 to 6 person. You don't really work outside working hours, but you have this one manager or this one colleague, right, that just functions better at night. Is a quote unquote night owl. And they like to respond to messages or send you emails during the nighttime after working hours. Like, do you have those kind of people in your work life right now?
Do you want to start first?
I do come across like one or two managers that did that,
Mm-hmm.
but they are not very particular in terms of when we reply them. So
Mm-hmm.
usually when they send out emails or messages, they will just say like, I'm sending this out at my convenient time, so you
Okay.
can just reply me whenever you are okay or you are free or you are back at work. Yeah.
Okay. Brandon?
Mm. Actually, I just experienced that yesterday.
Oh.
But this is with a client,
Mm.
where she emailed me at 1 o'clock at night actually,
Uh-huh.
asking for like certain things and all. Then I was like, okay lah, since you're working that late, might as well send, right?
Mm.
And the scary part is this morning at 7:30, when I was still driving to the office, she was at work already.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, so she messaged already. So I don't know what's the situation there, but I'm assuming she's both an early bird and like a night owl
Night
lah.
owl lah.
Yeah,
Oh, someone who's really dedicated to their work, huh?
Yeah, she loves her job.
Yeah,
yeah,
really love her job,
right.
ah.
Yeah.
But I mean, personally speaking, are you a morning person, a day person, or a night person?
I would say I'm a night person, but not like late night person also.
Mm.
Yeah.
So meaning that you also respond to emails or reply messages at night as well.
Depends on the urgency, I would say. Like if
Okay.
it's very
Mm.
urgent, I will reply. But if
Mm.
not, I will just like maybe leave it to the day after.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think most of us are more afternoon people lah.
Afternoon people
Yeah,
lah.
afternoon
Okay.
people. It's too early to wake up, but then it's also like too
Too late to stay
late
up.
to stay
Yeah.
up in the night, right?
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah.
But what if the situation is that your boss or your colleague, right, is very adamant on you on replying, say must reply now, I need your time now. But to you may not be as urgent.
Mm, I wouldn't reply actually. I really wouldn't reply
Mm-hmm.
because it really depends on situation. If
Yeah.
it's urgent, it's usually very time sensitive, right?
Mm-hmm.
If nobody's gonna die, nobody's gonna lose their job.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't reply, then I don't reply lah.
Mm-hmm.
But if maybe let's say it's really really time sensitive, last minute changes and all that, then I understand where it's coming from.
Okay.
But if it's very urgent, usually I'll just call the person. I
Yeah.
wouldn't like
Mm-hmm.
wait, like, message them and wait for their reply if
Yeah.
it's super
Ah.
urgent. Yeah.
Mm,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Okay, then what if, let's say, we come across a situation where the boss or the colleague, right, they are
Mm,
someone on a repeated basis, they keep on repeating this kind of behavior, keep
mm.
calling you at night, keep messaging you at night. Should you sit them down and kind of, tell them, I'm not comfortable with this kind of behavior. You should stop. Work-life balance matters. We treasure you. We want the best for you. We want your health. Your health matters and all. Or are you someone who just, brushes it off?
I wouldn't really talk to them because I think as long as it doesn't really bother me,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't like just talking up with them. I'll just like let it go.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. So even if it's like they are bugging you every night, also you're like,
But not every
I don't
night.
hear
I mean, so
anything.
far I'm lucky enough to not have like come across anyone like this in my working life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, same lah actually. But I know a lot of my candidates actually face that issue, where in marketing, sometimes a lot of, let's say, line managers and all that, it's very important to them, especially sometimes maybe, let's say, for example, people who are single, no family and all, right? Work is their everything.
Mm.
So they kind of assume that also with, I guess, their peers or
Mm,
even their
mm,
subordinates, right?
definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when like the encroaching happened. And surprisingly, right, a lot of times people would change jobs because of that. Especially if like they feel like, hey, I'm not being respected.
Mm,
The only choice for me to go is actually go to a better environment, you know.
mm.
So it does affect lah. If sometimes you wonder, why can't I like maybe keep someone, or why people don't really like being around me? It's maybe because of the small habits. Or yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, that's interesting. The next scenario that we have, and I think it's pretty common in my opinion, because I personally have experienced it myself, lah.
Okay.
But have you had this situation where you come into office and I mean, you as recruiters, you guys have meetings with clients on a weekly basis, at least once a week, I would say,
Yep.
be it physical or online meet. Sometimes you go over to their offices, or sometimes they come over. But in the situation that that client comes over, are you and you come across and you come to book a room, a meeting room to have that meeting with that particular client, but come to find out that, oh, it's occupied by another colleague. Like, what would you do in that scenario?
I would say depends on who is in it. If
Okay.
it's like directors or senior managers, they are like having discussion, then I might just proceed to like find another like empty room. Yeah. If not, I'll just knock the door and just let them know that I booked the room already. So
Okay,
yeah.
what if there's no other rooms available?
I'll just find someone. I mean, I'll just proceed to another room that with consultant inside.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Because I think usually if the senior managers are in it, it should be like some serious discussion. Yeah. So I would not like interrupt lah.
Ah.
Worst come to worst, I might just bring my clients to like some coffee shop nearby.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
actually that's pretty smart, actually, yeah.
You?
Would be similar lah. Would be similar. I mean, there's a lot of cafes near here,
Mm-hmm.
especially like near Bangsa South, right? Everyone queues there and also can give that a shot lah. But I would say depends on how important this person I'm meeting is also. If they are of equivalence to my senior managers, maybe I'll try my luck and knock and see, like, hey, someone is very important here. Okay, can you go to some other room?
Ah, okay. You gently confront that colleague lah.
The colleagues, I'll just ask them to get out. Be like, hey, I booked it, get out. But managers wise, depends. Depends. Yeah, if it's like maybe I'm bringing in a director or another C-suite to meet, right? Of course, I'm gonna say, hey, book this room already. Can I use it? You know?
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So then how do you feel about those colleagues, right? That they book the whole meeting room to treat it as their own personal workstation.
I cannot with that.
You cannot with
I
that.
cannot with that.
I personally strongly agree as well. I also cannot with that.
I think it depends on how long they book the room. Yeah, if it's like 1-2 hours, I think it's still fine. But if it's like whole day or half a day, then I think it's a bit too over. Yeah.
The frustrating part is if let's say there's no rooms available,
Mm.
and then you see that yes they've booked the room, but then it's like empty, or like they just kind of like how like we just drop our stuff there. That one I cannot tahan now.
Yeah, that one I also
right.
not tahan. It's like sometimes they book, right? But they work from home.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
There's that also,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's that as well actually.
Yeah, a lot of times I see like, the room is booked, but no one is in there. They're
Yeah.
working from home. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Understand. I mean, for me personally, I have come across colleagues that book the room, for personal workspace or
Like their
workstations,
focus
right?
time, right?
Yeah, their personal focus time, right? Because we already have a lot of colleagues that have meetings on a daily basis,
Yep.
and to schedule in a whole meeting room to treat it as your own personal workspace, right? For me, it doesn't really make sense. Meeting
Yeah.
rooms are for meetings.
Yeah. It's not like we don't have desk also.
Mm. And then I guess open space one. Maybe they want something more personal. I don't know. Okay. But there has been one case online that I saw. There's this one person that actually was caught at work napping in one of the meeting rooms, as in like he booked the meeting rooms just to nap in. Like, did you guys see that news?
No.
No. But if let's say you come across those kind of situation, like you saw a colleague like book the room and when you pass by, he or she is just napping there.
If it's power nap, I think it's still fine. But I think some
Okay.
companies they do have like chillax room like us. We also have like a chillax room for us to like just rest inside. Yeah.
Mm.
I feel like slow days is okay lah, slow days. So
Mm.
like the Fridays where everyone's like almost gone already.
Mm.
I mean, sure, why not? But if it's like peak periods, maybe like the Monday, Tuesdays, it'll
Then
be a
yeah.
bit hard lah.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
what you did over the weekend, like so tired.
Oh yeah, perhaps. Or maybe
Yeah.
somebody is just not feeling well. Maybe just need a mental health break just to check in with herself or himself. Yeah. Then there is this one other scenario that is actually quite popular. I have gone through it a couple of times in the forum, and it's about colleagues that talk very loudly in the office, like obnoxiously loudly. Why? Why? I mean, seeing the both of your reactions, I think that you guys have some colleagues that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
How do you guys respond to that?
I've had a lot of complaints before where they're like, "Oh my god, Brandon, what's happening behind the scene actually?" Because we call so many people, right? And they would just be like, "Brandon, is there a party going on behind?" Or something like that, you know. Especially like maybe during like our annual awards and all that, or like our monthly awards, right? Where everyone's out and about, everyone's having fun, and some clients just like, "Wow." I get two reactions. It's either, "Wow, you have a very fun workspace. I want to work with you," or it's more like a,
Very noisy.
"I cannot hear anything you say, Brandon. It's very, very noisy." Even with like your
Oh.
noise cancellation and all on. Yeah.
What about you, Celine?
I will just walk away to like talk at another space. That's more quiet. Because
Oh.
usually like when it's very noisy or somebody talk very loud, right? The person over the phone can't hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be shouting at the phone, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, that is true. That is true. I mean, for me wise, I am guilty as charged. I'm one of those loudspeakers
We
in the
hear you.
office. Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
hear
We
me?
hear you.
Okay.
Very loud laugh.
Guilty as charged. But yeah, I'm definitely one of the loudspeakers in the office. In personal experience, yes, there are some consultants that do walk off, but there are also a couple of colleagues that do respond like, then immediately I'll slow down and apologize lah. But would you do something like that, like shush them or?
If it's something non-work related, I might. But if they're on the call, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay. But do you feel that after the call, would you like, if let's say again, if it's a repeated offense, would you actually sit them down and just talk to them like, hey, you gotta tone down, you gotta relax.
I wouldn't actually. I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't want people to tell me, "Hey, speak louder," right? So I wouldn't ask people to like, "Hey, speak softer" as well, lah.
I wouldn't as
Yeah.
well.
You wouldn't as well. Okay, okay, good to know.
Just
I mean,
walk
I would
away.
definitely would. I'm like, guy, dude, you gotta.
But you are loud.
Really? Yeah, you're the loud one.
Okay, moving on to the next topic. All right. So there's this another popular scenario that we found as well. And is that this one person particularly wrote with passion online that sometimes there's this manager or there's this colleague that likes to send out calendar invites as all we like to do. We like to send calendar invites for a meeting, and when they attend the meeting and have everyone group together, it's just for a simple announcement that could have just been an email. Has it ever happened to the either of you?
For me, no.
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 So all of your meetings are all productive meetings, ah.
I would say that not here, just by the way, not here. But in some previous experiences, I've had some bosses which are very full of themselves. They by the way, if you're trying to find out, it's not on my LinkedIn too, so don't worry, you cannot find out who. But they would just like to call meetings. Sometimes even just talk about themselves, you know. And I'll just be there sitting there like, what the heck? Like, I mean, sure, I'm being paid to do this, but I cannot tahan.
Okay.
Like, I really, really cannot tahan. If you do that and then still think, hey, why didn't you get your job done? You know, why didn't you get your work done? Like, if you wanted to, like, you know, self-glaze and all, might as well just do social media. Or, like, be someone online, like an influencer and all that. Like, don't get your staff to do that for you. Yeah.
So you would definitely, you are someone that will confront them, ah?
No, no.
No lah,
I
you
did not
wouldn't
confront that
lah.
time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But if let's say if it does repeat right now in this company, would you?
I would. That's a good question. Depends. If they're very demanding in terms of what I need to finish also, then I would confront her and say, hey, look, this amount of time I have in a day, like literally this is like, let's see, 8 slots maybe. It's let's say per hour, right? 8 hours a day. Like this is how much I can do only in a day. If you're gonna take up so much time, something has to go, you know? Like what do you want? Do you want me to listen to you or do you want me to do work? Yeah, pick one lah. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I wouldn't confront.
Or you wouldn't confront.
Yeah.
You're not a very confrontational person.
I'm not.
But in the context of meetings as well, when it comes to these kind of meetings, right, I do personally come across a lot of unscheduled or spontaneous meetings lah that suddenly happen pop up during the day lah. Do you guys experience that?
Yeah.
Experience that? Are
On
you
and
guys a
off.
fan of that? Are you guys like okay with that? Or are you just like, no, I don't like it.
Prefer not to have it.
Prefer not to have it lah. Why?
Because I'm a very scheduled person. I like to schedule my day like a day before I come to work. So
Okay.
I have like my time slot arranged like for what to do the next day. So if something came off, then my schedule mess up.
Or very
Sometimes.
type B personality.
Yeah.
I would say I'm spontaneous, but sometimes it's like it kind of like what Celine says, like, it derails everything, and then you're kind of like stuck trying to figure out what to do next, or like we end up staying back, you know, staying back till late night just to catch up on everything you've done. Yeah, that one is tough, lah. That one is tough.
So it's a no to spontaneous meetings to either of you lah.
Preferably not.
Not hard, no lah.
Not hard no lah. Preferably not lah. Okay, I mean for me, I wouldn't mind a spontaneous meeting. I mean, because I like people. Because when it comes in the context of this kind of could have been an email subject, right? I prefer to explain rather than have it typed out. Because having it typed out is another whole process of thinking and typing at the same time. Whereas when it comes to in-person conversations, I'll be like, I'll explain, you get it, you don't, questions now, none, done, let's go. So you guys are the type it out, send, done, enough.
Depends on the seriousness of the subject they are going to discuss.
GPT has a voice option now.
That's
Maybe
a
you
voice
should try
option
that.
lah.
Yeah,
But to be fair, when they do send out emails like these, right, do you guys actually read it though?
not really.
I do.
You do read every email.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would scan the title, maybe a bit. If it's not very important. Yeah.
Okay, so there's this one, the last scenario. I know you guys are all tired, but there's this one last scenario. There is a popular topic which is concerning food. So when it comes to your lunches or maybe a couple of snacks that you bring to the office, because I know some people they like to bring snacks to the office and they like to snack during the day as a pick-me-up. You know, sometimes they have a long day, they just got off with an angry client, you know, they just had this taxing meeting and just want to pick me up. They go for a snack, a quick candy bite, and they actually put their names on it. They labeled the candy and they labeled the snacks and put it in the pantry. But to find the snacks have been stolen or someone opened it and then took a couple of pieces without you knowing, without asking you. Like, do you guys have that happen to you before?
Thankfully, no.
No. Yeah.
Thankfully, no.
But how would you feel if that happened to you?
Angry. I will unfriend the person.
Unfriend right away. Okay. Even though you don't know who it is.
I will ask, like, I will find CCTV.
Oh wow, find CCTV. Okay.
I sniff out food well. So like even when people like tapao, right, and then they bring it to the office, I'm that kind which like I'll stand up and I'll look around because I'm like, where is it? So I'm pretty sure I can sniff out like who would have eaten my snacks.
So are you guys like not big on sharing food or
Sharing
can
is
share.
fine.
you can share?
Ask.
Ask.
Yeah.
Consent is a consent method. Yes. Okay, okay. Then how would you like if let's say in that scenario, the same scenario, but you know who done it, or you have strong suspicion of that person doing it, are you someone that will gather all evidence, go all out FBI and then gather all the evidence, or and then present it to him and confront him, or gather the evidence and just secretly report to HR or your boss?
For food, I will confront the person.
You confront the person.
Those laxative stories on Reddit sounds fun sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
not in real life.
Maybe setting a mini trap and then still like furiously typing out that HR email.
Oh yeah, yeah, and the laxative things, right? I think I read it on
Yeah.
Reddit as well.
Yeah. They just like secretly sprinkle, then let it happen, you know. See what happens to them.
Then and then we monitor who goes to the toilet.
Who goes to the toilet and then
Yeah, who
it's
goes
stuck
to the
in the toilet.
toilet.
Oh, very diabolical, that person. Damn, very creative. Okay, so you will confront the person lah, Brandon.
Yeah, but seriously, do not steal food. It's
Do not steal my food.
I feel like it's really a no-go lah. Like it's really a no-go. Like
Yeah.
it's food, you know.
Very, very Joey Tribbiani. Joey doesn't share food.
I share.
I share if you ask.
If you ask.
Another scenario that also pops up quite often on the forum as well is that people do bring lunches to work. You know, they meal prep or sometimes they bring leftover from dinner or have their mom prepare something in advance. But they bring food with very strong or very pungent odors and they've stuffed it in the microwave and then that causes the whole office pantry to smell. Like, I mean, I have it happen to me before lah. What about you guys?
I don't mind the smell. I mean, I like every food, so it's like it smells good. It's fine.
So like those petai, stinky tofu,
Yeah,
snail
I
noodle
like
soup,
that. I like it.
that one's all up in your area.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Okay,
Same, Brandon.
interesting.
It's good. It
Yeah,
tastes good.
it's-
It's yummy.
It's food, what?
Yeah. Too bad there's no durian a lot in the office, right?
Oh God,
Yeah,
no.
it's durian season now
I
too.
love durian.
Oh God,
Yeah.
no. Durian is something.
It's the best.
Not my thing.
It's yummy. It's sweet.
our
It's
thing.
rich.
It's your thing, yes, definitely. Okay, but you guys don't really mind it, like even though someone already heat up the food and it's the odor is everywhere. You reheat your food immediately after they heated theirs
I can wait.
till the odor goes
I will
away.
let Brandon go first.
I mean, the smell is everywhere already. What's the worst that can happen, right?
Yeah.
But then again, it will cause the smell to go into your food, what?
No lah, I don't think.
I don't think that's how like chemistry or
Yeah, I
physics
don't think
works.
it
Is that
works like
not how it works?
I don't
like-
I
think so.
don't think so.
Together, then together, no?
No.
Okay, sorry. Accounting background. Sorry, okay. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for our scenarios for today. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about? Any particular ethics or workplace habits or anything?
Actually, which one of you guys would tick you off more? People who don't book rooms or people who book rooms for not using it?
I would say people who don't
don't
book
book, yeah.
rooms.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
But isn't it easier though if let's say they don't book but then they would just walk out afterwards, just like once you knock, compared to someone who books it and then disappears, leaves
Then
their
why
stuff
do we need
there.
to have the booking system if
Correct.
the person don't book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, I will because sometimes I don't have the time to check whether who has the schedule. Sometimes I have go in already and then somebody already is in there, but obviously I've already booked it and then I have to figure it out. I have to confront them like, oh, I'm so sorry, please get out.
Yeah.
Mm.
And sometimes like meetings like time ticking. You join the call straight away. But
Yeah, some clients like to come in early.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Lah, that's true.
Some people like to enter the meeting early and I feel it's like more of a considerate kind of thing lah. Okay then, so yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you so much, Celine and Brandon, for coming in. And let us know what other ethics you have in mind that is just annoying and you're just passionate about. So see you for the next episode for Recruiters React. Bye!
thank you. Bye.